we have something to celebrate now, and we celebrate, but we're not celebrate at the same time. Because at least for any time when somebody get freedom, we can recruiter go testify to that. It's something to celebrate. Because when somebody's freedom is trampled upon, which is what we get in the situation of the young man I have, Forster. Forster's democratic rights was trampled upon. This was when Forster was shot by Lyle and Slima and bodyguard in security guard them. But guys, this is Forster. This is Forster. Forster, all Forster was doing, and he and some other young man there, they were hustling Saturday morning or so. They do them cleaning and go for raise money. Then they shape the money. The fed confusion. Almost in front of Lyle and Slima and gate. Lyle and Slima and bodyguard then come and shoot Forster. This is the Forster will be laid on the ground. Come record, this has been over 2 years, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, almost 2 years, for 20 months.
Almost 2 years. So as when I can see there, if I look at him foot, when I go see him foot, who say we broke that left foot to them, broke him. That foot there, of course, you don't rot in param. And God send him Forster for live up until this day. And this now Forster in image, that in picture, this way they release him finally today. Where we talk about the judiciary, when you look at what's in the number one cause of the rebel war in Sierra Leone, when you see the police and the judiciary. This is Forster today when he was released from jail. This is Forster. Salon people, Lyle and Slima, of course, these guys, they came to power, they were drunk. And they thought they could just violate the rights of people. So when you see President Biden at Dubai, they tell you for say, we have a great constitution and all that nonsense. These are the realities of what we're talking about. This is a gross violation of Forster's rights. And there are many more, including Comrade Koita them. When they in jail, waiting to Comrade Koita because he defend Forster. So if anybody don't understand the story of Comrade Koita in case, now Forster, now one of the reasons this will make Comrade Koita go jail. It go correct me if I'm wrong. Now this probable, now I defend Comrade Koita. Come on in.
Good evening, fellow Sierra Leoneans. And it's sad day, not today will they celebrate because, when you look at how they freed Forster, they free like a criminal because he was convicted already. Just that you don't spend more than the term then. This term we don't spend, the pass the jail with the wrong game. So automatically you jail don't do. Like for the example, if like what I've been spent 9 months now in prison, if they sentence me 1 year, automatically the jail law now you add 1 year, 1 month because the jail law for every 1 year they put 4 months remission. So now 8 months they spend. I'm happy it don't come out. But when you look at the TRC reports, they say the main cause, not only the cause, the main cause, there are different causes of the war, but the main cause of the 1991 civil war, they say the judiciary and the police. And when you look what happened with Forster, now the police and the judiciary. Me fortunate, and for his sake, as you say, on the 2nd of February, he was shot by Lima in security. The one police might come out and tell them it was wrong because they don't follow the rules of engagement. They don't follow the law. Within the law, tell them when and how you use firearms because paragraph 3 say when someone is committing a crime or about to commit a crime and act likely to endanger human life. When someone is committing a crime, they commit a crime already or about to commit a crime and act likely to endanger human life rather than the attacker. If you go to the paragraph 1, it clearly say it need affect your right to self-defense, but however, firearms will be the last resort. So when I come out and condemn them, say no, they don't follow the rules of engagement because for any country, they what call the rules of engagement. For a country saloon, you the only fire when it's absolutely necessary. Not to just for fire, like when they do that, you don't use firearms unnecessarily. You the only fire when it's absolutely necessary. That means the use of lethal weapon. So because this it didn't mean I'm the teacher for 14 years. So I know exactly when and how they use them. When for appropriate, when the inappropriate time. So that at the same way they say when they don't get me. Because they don't say for me get ammunition, I want to overthrow the president, I retire from service and all over all things. They don't see so they put an answer, they don't get me. For arms and ammunition, when are the most fearful for the treasonous na 9 count charge. For one defense force, I get 25 count charge. So total of 35 count charge. I make the highest count charge as alone. It was me, I'd be happy in jail because I know I didn't commit a crime. But I stand up for somebody, which I want like every Sierra pick. If you look at Tadi Forster, I'm fortunate for deal time, like the same magistrate from Pademba Road Court number 1. I mean, to get the same magistrate. They not ever produce one evidence. And let me tell you something, right? Then get an 8-count charge, then 3. The same charge, 8 count. Forster was convicted for riotous conduct and throwing missiles. They say riotous conduct. Imagine 3 people they cause riot. So meaning if Salona, if you even make to the in the street or some family the fair, tells you then one politician was in the riot. What in a riot force? The police they never distinguish between riot and we go to call public nuisance sometimes for the cost of street or a public nuisance, not riot. Salo get we go to call public nuisance. Over the alala na street, na neighbor disturb the public nuisance and they do that for one day. And that day, if they sentence you, need to pass 1 month. The maximum of 1 month for public nuisance, it cause or will affect the stop people.
Right.
But this now people when they drag, they get money, but when they share up, they go meet up in a place in Lima and gate. Just because they come by opposite a man the APC people, the guy come Lima in statement. At the try for get him. First statement to make he say he not be that do. He just said the gunshot. He come out.
Right.
He don't know what happened. That when they find the second statement now, I tell you try for talk say there's call at the police. Say they sentence the 2. They knock out the police in uniform which are challenged. They knock out stone na court from magistrate court. They knock out cutlass or anything. How you go charge person for throwing missiles? No produce evidence.
No evidence.
Then 3 8-count charge for them on 3. They acquitted the charge 1 of all count charges. Then sentence Forster the first one 3 months. The second one they see 1 year, 2 years. So we are all in jail don't know because no one know we for keep and take because don't spend more than the jail time. The other one, the number 2 accused, in the sentence time for 7 years. The one of the same charge, the one count charge on righteous conduct, yeah, 2 years. The one they say for missiles, they say they put cutlass in the police court, then get 5 years. So you don't know the first one. So this one I forgot 3 years. 3 years. Imagine. When they talk about the police, they know they give appropriate charges. They were wrongfully arrested, wrongfully charged, and sentenced them with impunity wrongfully. Ibrahim, I tell you, Salo, we need a revolution like Ghana. A revolution where the people then, if you notice, then the people and the family will lose their life, just like the poor people then. Because until or less, people then they happiness alone, maybe we need that lesson because we don't fail to we don't Latin. Even as a TRC, let them talk what was the causes. They say the main cause that the police and the judiciary would happen in Salute today. So what could be did in hidden all this while. Would they hide? After they no arrest me back to back, and they pull me 1 month as I come on court inside court. The law of policy. If you Ibrahim right now, if you don't commit crime, they will arrest you. 200 meters, not to the court to now the court here 200 meters, police arrest you. They violate you want 200 meters outside the court before they give indictment. Me, I was rearrested inside the court, not in outside, inside the court.
Then violator
in front of Naboni, able to talk say no to the law. So when you look at what's happening to the police and the judiciary today, these are institutions we be say, anything ever happen. Now then, now they do everything because when people don't get for protest or not get for talk, the police will chase them. The next way they happen, like I never can glad with that. Why NGC guy they don't join me because we've been the same thing that if you say we hate people them. But let's say don't join for TVC. When the people's power grab up, me that evidence to that I was serving the military in 1997. We first of all in 1992 the people they grab. So Jaman they will go on the run. Then boss to Jaman the policeman in the street like dog. Me be the servant in the day. Me meet up when the people's power grab. You the whole you go on the run because the people they bokuba sooner. We don't see a body. Lesson. If you see Forster come on jail, you see Forster in condition today. We've been in a prison. We get put for each for ourselves. Things was difficult. Talk less, but Forster, I don't tell you, say, Ibrahim, the food na jail, Pademba Road. Even if they give dog na do, in the time.
Wow.
One of the main cause of that, the riots were inside jail, that because of bad food. When don't lock the jail, bad food. Food not deal, and then people for come visit again. They say, "Well, I need to cook for now. I don't lock visits, I don't lock the shop, I will kill we are." That was the main cause of when they wanted Panatara jail. That April 29, but it was orchestrated because they want to kill Comicquita, they want to kill Paulo Conte. Then do them purely for let them if they wanted to go to if something happen, they think would they come out like who no get sense. So
Right.
therefore, don't kill it to why escape. So Ali Forster, he don't fit in the yes. But now team where for challenge them because the sentence when they get away free pa, it's a wrong sentence. What's the riotous conduct, Ibrahim? What's a missile? Where the evidence is, the police cannot provide an evidence of even a better na court. They don't can go back to say anybody to meet a different company. They don't can go nef. They don't can go cutlass. They don't care nothing. Then the sentence for throwing missiles. What's in a missile? Man, you know, let's talk as military force. What's in a missile? Missile na weapon where you need to go less than 30 miles.
I tell you.
It need to go less than 30 miles. Missile.
Then they use them terminology. They are just loosely.
If you even make artificial missile, like go say you put if you forget the evidence of explosion. So tell the missile can go. There's no explosive. They will just
No.
No. There's I will charge possible for missile. Me not fortunate. You saw for we in fact if we in SSL in the country, you know be self like the doctor go meet say they check with pressure, do all thing and go say they lock cell for we. Now so with them they treat we. Not for police that do for say when I can money they can open the cell, then go treat me, then go look inside it, then lock the cell back, then go messy. Forster not fortunate for even go na emergency. Person to one die in foot rotting. Who said legal living day? Kamaremba, yeah, a politician. Maybe that's what I make the but if you want to start this thing, go to the people that are voiceless, like Forster people and not get nothing. We have so many. And they pay the big money, and foreign money they pay people like Ibrahim. Then they pay the foreign money for letting them defend people. But then they sit down with impunity. Okay, that born I don't go so. 3 years they can't do so that if he will not for them or pull not stand up for them. The non Forster, the nonsense that we are you non the number 2 accused of the same charge, they accuse themselves all count charges them. But how you go charge people like 3 people for riotous conduct, a free one. They say in order to on 3 they will a free one. You give one 3 months and 2 years. You give one 5 years and 2 years. Come on, man. It's the same. Now they all that is for the same thing. You give one 2 years and 5 years. You give one 3 months and 1 year. You want to say you don't get no case. Come on. Then why? You know, one understand them differently and that's joint charge. You know, pathetic.
It's a shame. It is a shame. And you know, comrade, when you look at Usai the guy in our way shoots Forster, you know, so they're sending on United Nations Special Peacekeeping skip Sudan because Lyle and the fit for cover him. And we know say that is what they're going to do. That they get for do for most of these guys. They forget a diplomatic passport. They for let them travel, go and left the country. The one they get for. So that make the one they get for they be and we feel say, man, be okay for carry and go with the all this foolishness when they when I watch that space. But you know, Section 23 of the Constitution, comrade. If I put it on the screen for everybody, let them see. It make them very clear now. It say whenever any person is charged with a criminal offense, it shall, unless the charge is withdrawn, be afforded a fair hearing within a reasonable time by an independent and impartial court established by law. Any court or other authority prescribed by law for the determination of the existence of extent of civil rights or obligation shall be independent and impartial. And where proceedings for such determination are instituted by or against any person or authority of the government before such court or authority, the case shall be given fair hearing within a reasonable time. So it's not about reasonable time. It's reasonable time 2 years later. Forster is free today, at least to get freedom. But now we're talking about somebody reintegrating again into the society. Forster is on his own. Forster and Papana Popo, man. Forster has nothing. Forster not get nothing. Forster not even get for no side, get for begin. So they pass 2-3 party and get for call him home. You know, talk to me, communicator.
And I tell you, say Forster needs so much medical attention. Ibrahim, in a military man, I know when a fire person, even with them fire, you get medical treatment. I know the effect. It's a continuous process. We go till you die. You identify Forster. If you even get adequate treatment on the spot, they get affected because now it's not very short range.
Right.
And we look at where they say the effective range is 300 meters. You fire a person less than 5 meters. Imagine the effective range of 300 meters.
Yeah.
So if I less than 5 meters, you fire the person. I talk about because they damage the bone. Now you don't work at the form and don't get adequate treatment. Now this medium would appeal to anybody who feel say you want help Forster. Me come equate and one for rich in people them and one for rich and for low help up. At least let's seek medical. Me say self now we be say I know that food na jail. I be able to make work what I know thing as case. I know why pass again for battle with health. Because the place naturally not healthy. You know, Ibrahim, sometimes now we learn for put people in, we put in a pool position. If you look first at picture, the way you look at how he depreciates, you look in face, you say,
Yeah.
This needs serious medical attention.
Absolutely.
They need them because from when they fire to date, you know, able get chance for let you go see proper doctor. You don't mentally, you know, it traumatized because we're going to look in foot, not to this way every day.
Yeah.
Now you get for what you get for lip.
The one way you
And
get
you know,
foot.
well, up to now.
The one way you get foot it's tranga. Before I say this man no come on foot no in foot no better.
Yeah,
Rest now 420,000 for bag. How is the worker for it?
It's 500,000. So
500,000 for rest.
Yes, for bag now. Couple at 3,000. My first appeal is that for like people them willingly would I able help with anything for make we able at least for medical attention. Because if not, you don't come on at jail. But sometimes will live for long if this thing continue this way. Because sometimes they don't free because they look at us if we continue for keep on a jail, we will still have sentence like I said that number 2 accused. If they die, they will get back name.
Comrade,
so Lord left.
Let's do this for Forster. You get Forster in Papa, not so in contact.
Yeah, I get supposed to be the contactor.
Okay. Now this is what we're gonna do. I think say Lord reach out to Forster in Papa, Lord gets connection with him. Because of course now in Forster get for go deal with now.
Yeah.
I go once you get that contact you know how you want to do and you tell me, I'll send $200. Then anybody where want for make a contribution when you see this, anybody where at least their Forster get something for start with. If anybody want to make a contribution, and I know again I can show on the page now, whatever the case may be, where we cash up. I mean, right now we go to the orphanage for finish and try for complete meals and all that stuff. But this is what I go do. I think say I don't mind for when I look at this page right here, all this information, PayPal.me, / Ibrahim PLM, Cash App, Zelle. If you see this, you want for make a contribution to Forster, for help Forster, Lord get them going, Lord get, we're not saying we take responsibility of Forster, but at least for a start, somebody just come out of prison all this time. The bottom of this page has all the information, Cash App, Zelle, everything where you need for help Forster, for get going. At least we go send this for Forster and Daddy. Let Forster and Daddy at least get a beginning, let get a start, let get somewhere, to start for, get things going for Forster.